Good evening, USA and the world, football fans and soccer fans, Real Madrid fans. Bobby Cardenas coming at you Sunday evening, January 3rd of 2016. Quickly, I want to state that in my last post, when I referred to the FIFA investigation, speaking about Sepp Blatter and Michel Platini's suspensions, they've actually been banned for 9 years from FIFA. So that's why they're out. I said 9 months. Actually, I was confused. I was thinking about the initial 90-day suspension that they received last year. But anyway, so forget that. Okay, so I want to talk about what happened yesterday and today as far as some of the results, the big results in the BPL and La Liga. And then I'll talk again about a refereeing point quickly. So yesterday we had some big matches in the BPL. Leicester was the Cinderella story of this year. At home, drew with Bournemouth, another good story of a team that rose to the Premier League this past season. They drew 0-0, but it was an exciting game actually. I watched it. Some of these games I have to fast forward through some of them, but that game I watched, it was actually a very good game, and it has controversies as far as PK's not called and whatnot. Okay, anyway. Norwich beat Southampton 1-0 at home. Sunderland 3-1 at home versus Aston Villa. Ugh. Both of them are still down at the bottom, are they not? Yeah, they're both floundering. West Brom at home beat Stoke City 2-1. West Ham beat Liverpool 2-0. Arsenal squeaked by Newcastle 1-0, but they're now in first. At the table, Man United squeaked by Swansea 2-1 at home. And Watford at home lost to Man City 2-1, but it was a good game and a good effort by Watford, another newly promoted team this past season. Today in the BPL, Crystal Palace at home drew Chelsea 0-0. That was another actually good game actually. Kudos for Crystal Palace. Everton also drew at home versus Tottenham 1-1. That was actually a very good game also. Now, in La Liga, yesterday, we had Espanyol and Barcelona drew 0-0. And that was actually a very good game, too. And it had its controversies. Atletico Madrid beat Levante at home 1-0. Malaga beat Celta Vigo 2-0 at home. And then today, Granada beat Sevilla 2-1 at home. Atletico Bilbao beat Las Palmas. Oh, no, they drew Las Palmas 2-2. And then Valencia at home drew Real Madrid 2-2. And you know why? Because I forgot to wear this jersey. This is the jersey that Real Madrid was wearing because it's their away jersey. And I didn't wear it during the game. I jinxed them. That's what Dinklage told me I did. Anyway. But in that game, in the Real Madrid game, there was a, in the 68th minute, Ronaldo gets a feed from Marcelo from the left, over the top. The ball bounces. He's going forward, straight down the middle of the field, straight down the middle of the top of the area, the 18-yard area. And a defender is with him on his right-hand side. And the ball bounces, and the keeper's coming out. The keeper sort of misses it. Well, not sort of. He actually obviously misses it. And the ball goes by him. And Ronaldo gets shoved by the defender as he's trying to leap over the goalkeeper to possibly still play the ball. Boom, he gets shoved over. No PK. Now, this referee, he's 30 or 31 years old. This is his first season reffing in La Liga, the top flight. And he hadn't called a PK till today. He called a PK later for Valencia. But that one should have been a PK. And immediately after that play, the ball continues going. And Real Madrid player, Kovacic, gets a red card for sliding on the back of Cancelo, the Valencia player who received the ball at the middle of the field. And I don't know if he's friggin' pissed off that the PK didn't get called for Ronaldo, but it doesn't matter. So he slides in from behind, studs up, clips the player. Boom, the referee comes out with a red card, and it was righteous. It's the right call. Serious foul play. Boom, you're out of there. At that time, it was tied 1-1. Then Real comes back on a brilliant header from Gareth Bale on a cross from Cruz on a free kick, scores to the far post. Within the next minute, Valencia scores. They bring it down, cross, a header back to another Valencia player who was onside because he was behind the ball. Once the ball got to his player, his teammate, ahead of him, he headed it back. Even though he was beyond the second to last defenders, he cannot be called offside because he was behind the ball. Because his player had to head the ball slightly back to him. He heads it in past Navas, scores. They tie it 2-2. I was so friggin' upset. And so, after that, the table is Atletico Madrid is now in first with 41 points. Barcelona second, 39. Real Madrid, 37 points. In third, Villarreal, 36. And Celta Vigo, 31 points, so fourth and fifth. In the BPL, Arsenal's in first with 42 points. Leicester, 40, second place. Man City, third with 39. Tottenham, fourth with 36. Man United, fifth with 33 points. And Chelsea, the defending champion, is still floundering in 14th place. For crying out loud. And my beloved Liverpool dropped to 8th place. So anyway, so that was it. And there's a game, a Carling Cup match, a Capital One match, Tuesday between Stoke City at home against Liverpool. And then there's some Copa del Rey matches in the Spanish La Liga on Wednesday. So anyway, so I want to also, though, end this post by saying, I want to say that I love this young woman, Jenna. That's a jersey I had made up for her. That was her number, USA, back 10 years ago. After she unfortunately passed away December 18th of 2005. This is the wristband that I've worn ever since. This is actually the second one. One finally snapped, and I put another one immediately on. So I've never taken these wristbands off in 10 years. And I loved her. And she was a great footballer, and I miss her. Jenna Johnson, 10 years ago, she passed away, unfortunately. Okay, so if any of her family members or friends see this video, we all loved her, right? And we all miss her. She was a brilliant young lady. She was a brilliant player, and I can still remember her laugh whenever I want to think about it. All right, so say no to racism. Why don't we say no to racism? We'll say yes to... USA for Jenna. Jenna Johnson. All right? Cheers. Good night.